Hi, and welcome to today's show. This exclusive programme is brought to you by ChelseaFan12.com. And tonight, Chelsea booked their place in the League Cup final by beating Tottenham on the night and on penalties. Well, what a night it was at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea won 2-1 on the night, went to penalties, and Chelsea won 4-2 on penalties. I'm here with Chopper Harris and Gary Chivers after the game, and a bit of a sigh of relief, really, that we managed to get through to Wembley.
Well, I think it was good. I think that, the best side won. Although it went to penalties, and I was very confident that we were going to win, even on the penalty shootout. But I know we maybe had or the manager had a bit of a rant and rave, but I don't think he could complain with the effort the lads put in, and I think they thoroughly deserve to win tonight.
The mentality seemed a lot better tonight right from the start, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, we started off at the front foot. I think it makes all the difference. Whereas when we played on the Saturday or Sunday against the Arsenal, we didn't. We was on the back foot. Tonight we started on the front foot, and we started like Arsenal did against us, to be quite honest. We shut them down. We was closing their space down. And there was only cheers. Cheers.
The loonies are out tonight.
The loonies are they're good lads. The Chelsea supporters.
Fellas only drinking cokes as well.
It's just it's fantastic for the club, because everyone thought that Tottenham was going to be in the ascendancy tonight and give us a right good game. But the way we took our goals, everyone says about Kanté not playing forward. All of a sudden, he gets the first goal, and Hazard takes his goal superbly well. Who's been under a bit of criticism as well from the manager.
People were still around me, who were still complaining, this is not Sarri ball, we don't want to see it. But if you're a Tottenham fan, you haven't won anything since, I don't know, the last king was in charge. It's got to be frustrating for them, hasn't it?
Well, I think it's been quite a long time since the Spurs won anything nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
right long time, right, as it goes.
Let's hope it continues.
Exactly.
Because I used to live up that way, and I tell you what, I used to live at Stamford Hill, and when we come home here, you always knew whether the Spurs had won or not, because Stamford Hill was basically a Jewish people, and they've got a majority of Jewish people, and if there wasn't too many people hanging around, you knew they got beat.
What should we look forward to in the final? We play Manchester City, who scraped through 10-0 against Burton Albion. We beat them here, obviously. We've got to play them at the Etihad as well soon. Should be a really cracking final, because they want to win. Sarri hasn't won anything as a manager yet.
No, it'd be an ideal opportunity, obviously. Tonight's a massive scalp from Richard O'Sari to beat the Spurs tonight, and the way we done it in. It was only one team really attacking in the second half. We had plenty of the ball, and we went at them from the word go. So it was a different Chelsea side playing tonight. But listen, it's a game of 90 minutes. But we're against one of the best footballing sides in the Premiership. Like ourselves, it'd be one hell of a game. And I hope it's an attacking game with plenty of goals.
We've got the FA Cup coming up this Sunday. Stupid 6 o'clock kickoff. It's midnight, not available.
Well, it just seems strange. It's most probably the television people pulling all the strings. I just feel sorry for the supporters that, most of them, go to work on the Monday. Whereas you see them come here, they have a couple of drinks and hang around, but they're most probably be going straight home on Sunday, because they're up getting to work.
What time is Sheffield going to get home on Sunday night? They'll be home about midnight, won't they?
Well, they're not going to get home, are they? They're not going to get home.
We won't hang around on Sunday with you, Chris, because Chivs has got a milk round on Monday.
I've met the horse.
Oh yeah, so have I. Right on
Lovely
now.
horse, yeah. Ran at Lingfield the other week as well. Yeah,
stone last.
So Higuain is in. We wanted a striker. We got a striker. He's a bit over the age limit, but he's I think promised to score a few goals, Gary.
Well, he's a good player. He holds the ball up well. He connects with him in the midfield. He makes some decent runs. He knows the game, and that's the main thing we want. We want a fox in the box as well. He
knows the system, doesn't he?
He knows the system. He knows it's going to be important for him to know the system, to gel with the players, and let's see how he goes. Let's give him a chance. We have a look at Morata. Giroud, I thought, did quite well tonight.
Yeah. Do you think Higuain would be playing on Sunday.
You can't put him on a debut against Sheffield Wednesday,
I
surely.
thought that Giroud played ever so well tonight.
Maybe you should let him play. Sheffield Wednesday, he'll be thinking this is easy, won't he?
Listen, there's no easy game. Do you remember Notts County coming down a couple of years ago and beating us? And I think it was Jonathan Stead who got a couple of goals, and we were 2-0 up and we lost 4-2. There's no easy games in this league, and Sheffield Wednesday come down there. They've got nothing to lose. If they get beat, they get beat, but they'll have a go at us.
News came out from Sarri in the press conference that Morata said a month ago that he wanted to leave. You'd have been in dressing rooms throughout your career. Have you ever had a player like a month before the transfer deadline say, I want to leave? And how did the other players react to that?
Well, I just think that nothing surprises you in the modern day football, Chris. If that's if it's true that he's been in the sim, I'd have put him on the first flight and said, well, off you go. He hasn't really done it for Chelsea anyway. Maybe he's homesick or he's not done playing in the right system, but I just think that if he wants to go, if he's unhappy, let him go.
You were at one club pretty much all your life. You went to a few different clubs in the end, Gary. There must have been one or two of those clubs when you thought, don't really fit in here, it's not really my scene. But you don't start causing, not celebrating when you score or playing badly or just looking like you're not interested, do you?
Well, you're a professional. You're paid by the club. They pay you. The fans pay for your wages as well. There's no way you can not give 100% for them, even if you don't want to be at that club. You play 100%, and you'll get more clubs coming in for you. And that's the thought process of that. Yeah. What his thought process is, I do not know. And he hasn't looked happy for ages, but you can see that in his physical body movement. He's always playing with his head down. He doesn't look happy, and if he wants to go, we'll just let him go.
I think he's gone now, and I think he's already over in Madrid. And he's just waiting for the details to be signed now.
I think if the supporters voted on him leaving out of 35 or 40 odd thousand people, 39,990 most probably wish he had gone.
And the other would have wished that Gary had gone as well. But we kept him. We kept him for a long time.
I looked after him for 4 or 5 years.
You kept him beyond his sell-by date.
I'd have still been playing if it hadn't been for him.
You did.
Look, another fans come in here to support Gary. Are you a big Chelsea fan?
Yes, I am.
Gary Chivers, what about that for a player?
Oh, he's such a lovely man and he's an absolute legend.
You didn't mention about a player there, on you.
You're not related to him by any chance. Listen, how old are you, love?
26.
Well, can you remember him playing?
No.
No, well, you didn't miss much.
Sometimes the truth, it hurts, but it's there to be said. Thanks for popping in. Nice. You've got all these ladies around you, Gary. Must be a tough life being an ex-footballer. I'd imagine you do know her. I don't think she just ran up to you and said hello.
Listen, it can't be for the looks, can it, really?
No. Must be for the milk round.
Film looks.
Is it milk? Is that what it is?
Film looks, that's what it is. Yeah, they're lovely people. Nice.
So we'll see you on Sunday. More memories flooding back for you, the FA Cup and the final of 70. It was terrific stuff. We love that.
Well, I think we got to beat them on Castello. I remember in one of the first semi-finals we played in was against Sheffield Wednesday, and they were below halfway and all that, and we got beat 2-0, and I think it was the biggest upset in cup football for many, many years.
Was it?
So we deserve to get one back over on.
We've had a bit of history with Sheffield Wednesday in the 80s. There was a terrific 4-4 up there when we were 3-0 down, we were 4-3 up. And then we came here and won the replay with a Mickey Thomas header. So we've had a few games against them. We got opposition. Steve Bruce is just taken over, but he's over in Dubai watching the golf this week. So he's obviously key.
I think they'll make it difficult. Obviously,
Well, they've got nothing to lose.
They've got nothing to lose. Yeah, they can come and have a go. Yeah. And I think they've got a rather large centre forward who plays up front, who's not very mobile but sticks his head on things. It'll be a difficult game. It always will be a difficult game.
And we look forward to it. FA Cup on Sunday. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff. We'll be here in the late hours, making sure that Gary gets to his milk round in time. If you want to get in touch, Twitter is the address to do so. And don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the weekend. Visit the ChelseaFan12.com website today to keep up with all the latest Chelsea news and statistics. It's also the place to find signed shirts, photos and works of art featuring past and present legends. Sign up for free now at chelseafan12.com. For the fans.
I thought he done ever so well today.
And when we check out, we just make it easy for teams to defend against us.
Is that why you sent them home, because you weren't out with them?
And I'm not being funny. Have you got a bush tucker trial coming up or anything like that?